All right, so welcome back to our third Bluebird nest box check. Today is March 30th, 2020, and this will be our third check. And just to catch you up in case you forgot or haven't been able to watch the earlier videos, 3 days ago was our last check, and on that check we noticed that there were the 4 eggs, but they had started to hatch. They were actually starting to pip. That means that the birds were starting to try to peck their way out of the nest. So we're going to be crossing our fingers today, hoping that we have 4 babies in here. But as a reminder, this is nature. We never know what we're going to find. And sometimes nature can make our hearts feel really happy, like seeing baby birds, and sometimes it can make our hearts feel sad if for some reason the birds didn't make it. So as I mentioned in an earlier video, that we are always watching the nest a little bit before we come over to do the check from a distance, not to upset mom and dad, the males and the females, but to actually keep an eye out, see if there's any adult activity. So prior to starting this video, I did my observation from a little ways away, not to bother the male and female, the dad and the mom. And I did see both of the parents coming by the nest, as well as sitting up in the tree over there just to kind of take a peek and check out, you know, what's going on around the nest itself. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to knock on the box. I don't think mom or dad are in here right now because I saw them both flying around. However, we do that as a courtesy to them. And then we're going to be very quick today because if everything went well, the babies should have hatched about 3 days ago, maybe all of them together that day. So we're going to be as quick as we can to make sure we don't bother the babies, as well as don't bother the parents from being near their nest. So we're going to very carefully take them out, and it looks like we have 4 babies. So this is great news. So I'm going to come back over to the camera and I'm going to try to show you guys very quickly the babies. There are 4 little babies in there. Again, they've only got a little bit of their fluff feather on them because they just hatched about 3 days ago, so they're not very active. They are still just little pink babies with a little bit of their fluff on them. I'm going to try to take my camera off to show you a little bit closer video. And that way you get a little bit closer view. All right. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna put them back very quickly, and then we will check again in 3 days. We're gonna check the nest again in about 3 days. So we'll see you back in a few more days, depending on the weather, and I hear some of the parent birds now. So they're eager to get back to their babies. Have a great day.